Do away with. To get rid of. They decided to do away with the unnecessary paperwork. The government plans to do away with outdated laws. Can we do away with this broken chair? Do over. To do again. She had to do her homework over. If you make a mistake, you should do it over. He didn't like his drawing, so he did it over. Do up. To fasten. Can you do up my dress? Make sure to do up your coat, it's cold outside. The kids were taught to do up their shoelaces. Do without. To manage without. During the hike, we had to do without many comforts. Can you do without your phone for a day? I can do without dessert tonight. Do in. To exhaust. The 5-mile jog in the scorching sun really did me in. She was done in after the marathon. The intense workout did them in. Do for. To be suitable for. These shoes will do for the party. This color will do for the room. That explanation will do for now. Do off. To remove clothing. He did off his hat as he entered. The child did off his shoes quickly. She did off her gloves before eating. Do with. To need. He could do with a rest after the trip. They could do with more space in their apartment. I could do with a cup of tea right now. Do up. To renovate. They did up the old house. They did up the kitchen last year. The house was done up beautifully. Do down. To criticize unfairly. He always does me down in meetings. The boss did him down in front of everyone. They did him down despite his efforts. Do over. To redecorate. She decided to do over her bedroom. The living room was done over nicely. He plans to do over the garden. Do out. To clean thoroughly. We need to do out the garage. They did out the basement in spring. He did out his room before moving. Do up. To wrap or tie. Please do up the gift with a ribbon. They did up the box with colorful paper. She did up the parcel carefully. Do around. To deceive. Don't let them do you around with false promises. He was done around by a fake offer. She felt done around by his lies. Do under. To ruin. He was done under by the workload. The financial loss did them under. The scandal did his career under. Do away. To abolish. They planned to do away with the old system. The company did away with outdated policies. The school did away with uniforms. Do up. To repair. He did up his car last summer. They did up the fence after the storm. She plans to do up the old boat. Do in. To kill. The villain did in his enemy. The harsh conditions did him in. She was done in by the assassin. Do over. To assault. The robbers did the shopkeeper over. He was done over by thugs. They planned to do him over for revenge. Do with. To relate to. This book has a lot to do with history. His comment has nothing to do with the topic. What does this have to do with me?